Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Roscoe too, and today we're out here at a place called Sunstone, Knoll, and it's just about south of Deseret, Utah. Basically, it's an old magma. Uh, I guess I don't know if it's not a field, but it'd be more like an intrusion, maybe. I'm not sure exactly what the terminology would be, but essentially, this area is known for sunstones, which on these two knolls right here is where they can be found. Now, this area's been heavily rock hounded in the past. It's public land. Anyone can come out here. See, we got a highway and a railroad track right there. That's actually State Highway 257 goes right past here. And essentially, honestly, I didn't come prepared like I should have. I honestly should have got a little sifter, because most of the sunstone, this area's been so heavily rock hounded in the past that it's very tiny. It's like little chunks. Sometimes you also find some just broken glass. Got to get that out of there. But sunstone, essentially, if we look right here, you can see we got a little Bob Ross. Just looks like this. It's just, it's not actually a rock. I believe it's a mineral. I can't remember the exact information on it. So I'm not going to get too much into that. But you can see I found a couple tiny little chunks so far. And this is not from digging. Although I do think you could actually dig a hole, and if you had like one of those Garrett green sifters, you could just sift through it with water, or even just, you know, using your hands, and you'd probably find quite a bit more. You'd be able to process a lot more. Most of this stuff, actually all of the stuff that I found today, just seen with my eyes on the ground. I don't have my sifter with me, so that method isn't doable right now. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys this. See, just out here in the Great Basin. Anyway, I'll see if I can find anything else. I mean, it's just some, simple rock hounding. This stuff doesn't have a value really, unless you find a really nice big specimen. But nowadays, the only way you're going to find that is if you're out here with a shovel and some hand tools, and you're just sifting and digging a decent sized hole. All the surface stuff is long gone. Well, until more roads, and then more will pop up, I'm sure. Anyway, I'll let you know if I find anything else. I found one, not even a minute later. I wasn't too sure when I was digging this little hole, how much success with this would have, because I wasn't sure, like, okay, does the dirt tend to stick to it and, block the, clear crystal or what? But I was able to see this one. It doesn't look like, well, this dirt's a little bit wet, but it doesn't look like it's sticking to it too much. Got that little piece right there, and that's about what you'll find out here. Like I said, if you just want a little bit of sunstone, maybe if you're a rock hound that just likes having a sample in your collection, you'd be able to find a small little sample pretty easily. A bigger sample, like anything really bigger than this, I mean, you're probably gonna have to do some digging and some sifting, and probably bring some water if you have to wash any dirt off. Right now, the dirt's actually somewhat moist, not too moist. We got another storm coming in, even though we're in the middle of winter. Soil isn't that moist right now, but I'm just using my hands and just keeping my eyes peeled. So that's just a regular rock. That's not what we're looking for. That's just a big rock, but we'll see if we find anything good. I mean, I saw there's some photos of some samples that have been found in the past, and they're like actual formations of it. I mean, I'm sure if I had enough time and I was digging enough, I would find some, but as it stands, all I have is a rock hound and my little Bob Ross container to hold the samples. I'll get back to you guys in a little bit if I find anything else. I was slowly chiseling away on that one because I found a good sample. I actually it was a bigger rock, and I broke the sample that I wanted off so I could get closer to this. Let's see if I can get a better shot at that. That's not the sunlight. Right there. Actually, this rock, you can, if you can get enough leverage on it, you can actually use your hands. It's not a very hard rock, and sometimes using your hands is way less damaging to the sample than trying to hit it with a rock hammer. Anyway, I want to keep working on this piece, see if I can actually get this little piece out. It might be possible, or I might just end up shattering it in half. But if I can get it out, this would be the biggest piece by itself that I found. Anyway, I'll get back to you guys. Ooh, look, got something right here. Another tiny little sample. You see that? These, like I said, these are the ones, the biggest, the about average samples you're gonna get. I'll haul that one out probably in a minute. I'm probably about done here for today. This is just an exploratory day to come see what we actually had out here. I forget what the heck it's a butte. It's called Pavant Butte. I'd have to look at a map to figure out exactly how it's spelled and pronounced, but it is on the map, and it's probably a couple miles away from here. Over there is also the Clear Lake Wildlife Management Area. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna keep working on this. I'll get back to you guys in a few minutes if I find anything else. Just 2 minutes later, learning experience, I guess. I accidentally, it breaks out pretty easily. And this sample, I accidentally broke it into a bunch of little pieces. But still, some nice pieces in there, bigger than I had found so far. Just wish I'd been able to keep it as a single sample. And back to you guys if anything else pops up. If I choose to keep looking, might give it a few more minutes to see if I can find anything else. Okay, everyone, I was out there for about half an hour or so, just seeing how easy it was to find stuff, and it is actually quite easy. I mean, you're not finding, beautiful specimens, but you can find, if you're interested in ones that are still stuck in the lava rock, you find stuff like that not too hard. Especially, like I said, if you have a rock hammer or even just a hammer, you can easily bust this stuff open and get what you're looking for. This one was actually busted open. I'm assuming someone left it because it was damaged, but I'll take it as a sample, I'm sure if I were to open this one up, it would pretty much break into pieces, but I learned my lesson with the other one that I found. I tried to get a little bit more off the rock, and it gave out. And this is all the sunstone we found, just kind of lying on the ground, including the one that broke. You can see that they're not really, like a gemstone or a precious metal. I mean, a precious stone. But they do have, definitely their beauty. I'm not sure what they use these for, if anything, like industrial use, but they're definitely fun to come out here and spend a little bit of time looking for. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know me and Bob Ross enjoyed making it. And I'll get back to you guys if I find anything else on the next video, wherever that may be.